I bought a ton of untested Xbox 360s from Goodwill, and in this video, we're going to try to fix a few of them and see if we can turn a profit. Guys, welcome to a bonus episode of the Hampton Haul. Now we're going to start with this console right here, and if I remember correctly, this does have the Blaze dashboard, but it doesn't read games. And flipping to the back, you can see the manufacture date is from 2006. There's no HDMI port, and from the power port, you can tell it's a Xenon motherboard. So let's plug it in, kind of verify what's going on with it, and then see if we can fix it. And dude, this is the console that I think is the best console in the Hampton Haul. Not only was it the Blaze dashboard, but it had so much history here. You can just see we have this one profile here with a 4,000 gamer score, and the the motto is your mom's couch. I mean, like, what more could you ask for from a console from 06? Now you can see down here we have an unplayable disc. I tried out, of course, our old Call of Duty here, Call of Duty 2. The disc is perfect, and I've used it on other consoles, so I know it's an issue with the disc drive. Now let me just listen to it real quick and see if we can figure out what our issue is exactly. So I hear it trying to spin up a little bit. It's probably, with a broken disk drive like this, it's either a dirty laser or we need to replace the laser. It could be a bad motor, could be a few other things as well. So we'll go ahead and open this console up and see what the disk drive looks like, and hope we don't break it in the process. Let's go ahead and start by taking these side pieces off. Dude, are you serious? Ironically, I mentioned a minute ago about not breaking the console in the process of fixing it, but it's just breaking in the process of opening it up. It's so brittle. I've seen this on a few old 360s where they just get so brittle that you basically just trying to pry pieces off and things just start breaking. So this is not a good sign for it. Now I just want to note here that it is partially my fault that this console fell apart right here because I was pulling at it at a weird angle because it wouldn't come apart the same way that I've taken apart hundreds of other 360s. But it is still just a very brittle 360, as you'll see later in the video. What in the pieces are just falling all over the place. Another one. All right, the other side released in a much more reasonable manner now, although it's still a bit broken. Let's go ahead and, it's dusty. Let's go ahead and open it all the way up and see what it looks like on the inside. Yeah, this thing's gonna need a case swap. I just released these pins here and they're just falling apart. All of them are falling apart. Wow, pieces are flying everywhere. But we got, oh my gosh, okay. Got this piece off, and yeah, it's pretty dusty in here. It's actually not awful for how old this thing is. Got the console on, disk drive open, disk inside. What I did next is I took the magnet out of the middle so we can kind of run the disk drive on its own without the top so we can kind of see what's happening. So I stick the magnet there. It should run as normal. You can kind of see the laser, and you can see the red dots right there, but it doesn't seem to be moving at all. Yeah, so that laser is not moving at all. That tells me a couple things. It really doesn't answer any questions. It could be a bad laser. I believe the laser doesn't start moving unless it reads something, so it could just be a bad laser, and that's why it's not moving back and forth. Could also be a bad motor, but I will say this feels pretty smooth. But the first thing I'm gonna do here is try to clean the laser and see what that does. All right, guys, forget what I just said. We're gonna jump straight into trying to replace the laser. I ordered some, they came pretty quickly. So it's been quite a while since I replaced a 360 laser, honestly, probably like a decade, but from what I remember, it's a pretty straightforward process. We basically need to remove this pole right here, this one right here, slide the laser off and slide the new one on. We're gonna flip over here and take off this PCB on the bottom first. I already got a few of the ribbon cables off. Last one we need to take off connects to the laser down here, so let me just pull that out. All right, PCB off, we'll put that to the side. Okay, cool, so that was super easy. I removed those two screws down there, and they just basically popped out. And I should be able to slide the laser off like so now. Boom, and I already took off that screw right there. So now we can pop off this little mechanism from the laser and put it on. Oh, good thing that's our bad laser because I just dropped it. I'll put that to the side. I have my new laser here, and this laser is specific to this drive. So I had to, obviously order these. So first thing we'll do is pop this little mechanism back onto the new laser, and it just kind of slides in place like so. I'm also gonna clean off some of that gunk right there, and we'll put some new lubrication on it later. Got that cleaned up a bit, and now it's pretty simple, kind of just put it back on the same way it came. So I gotta make sure I don't touch my laser here, but we'll go ahead and slide this through here, and then this piece right here will clip on as well. Now I just take the little black piece out, drop the pole in place, put that little piece back on. Same thing down here. Those two screws are in. Put in this final black screw into the little mechanism that connects to the worm gear. All right, that's back into place. Now next up, we need to put the PCB back in place as well. All right, ribbon cables are back in place. I can pop the PCB back in, flip this over. The laser looks like it's flowing nicely. All right, guys, moment of truth. We'll first start by turning the console on. Cool. Oh, I just saw the laser move. Ooh, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. Get our little mechanism there. Oh, come on. Oh. Yikes. Looking at this thing, I'm definitely thinking it's like the worm motor or something now because you can't really see it from your angle, but let me just go ahead and inject this thing. Wait, Now it's spinning. Come on. Okay, so we eject it. And basically what I saw it doing is I saw the same thing as before where the laser is like kind of inching around like do-do-do-do-do-do and trying to read the game, but it's not really moving back and forth fast enough. All right, guys, so I basically confirmed it is a bad worm motor. I basically plugged the disk drive back in. I looked at the worm motor kind of under it and saw it was doing nothing. I tore through a bunch of other 360s I have here to see if I have another worm motor that's compatible, and I don't, because this is like the rarest Xbox 360 drive. This console's become a nightmare at this point because I have to keep ordering so many parts. And basically, we're going to do 3 more repairs in this video. But to be honest, we're going to have to cut the Hampton Haul repair videos like way short because I just have so many of these things I've been trying to repair for weeks on end. And it's just becoming like nightmare fuel at this point for how much time I've spent on these consoles trying to order parts. And I've come up with, there's been plenty of other issues that are not even in videos that you guys don't know about. And yeah, so let me know down below what you guys want to see in the Hampton Haul repair videos. But I'm probably going to select like 2 or 3 more consoles after this video to repair, and that's it, because I just frankly do not have time to fix 25 broken consoles with the various issues these have, and still do 2 videos a week on this channel. So guys, let's go ahead and move on to the next console now. Do you want a free game like Call of Duty Black Ops, Mario Kart, or Super Smash Bros? Well, if you do, hit that link down below, sign up for Whatnot. You'll get any of my games under $15, 100% free, no tax, no shipping, 100% free. So go check it out. Got a bunch of other games as well, and I'll see you guys there. So next console I have here is a 360 Slim, and I believe the issue had something to do with the flash memory on the board. So let me just like boot this thing up and see what it does and verify the issue. Okay, yeah, I remember this one. So basically I boot it up, and it actually seems to be working this time. But if I remember correctly, you can see that there's something going on here because we have 2 of the same exact profile, but I think if I boot one of these up, it'll freeze on the menu, and that's why I think there's bad flash memory. Let's just keep going. Yeah, so you can see when I'm booting up this profile now, it's just kind of frozen on this this pop-up right here, which shouldn't happen on a normal 360. So this console doesn't have a hard drive attached, I don't think. Actually, it does. Hold on. Let me just unplug the hard drive first. All right, hard drive is out, and you can see there's still some profiles popping up. Let's just select one here and see what happens this time. Yeah, so as you can see here, it's kind of the same deal without the hard drive. I try to load up a profile, it freezes, and it's just stuck now, which is why I think it's a bad flash memory on the board. This should be pretty easy to fix, honestly. We open it up, pull off the flash memory, see if it fixes it. So let's go ahead and turn this bad boy off, open the console up, and see what it looks like on the inside. All right, guys, I got the console opened up. It is a bit dusty in here, nothing too crazy, but you can see right here we have the flash memory on the board. Basically, there's 4 gigs built into this console. Now, luckily, this is the correct motherboard that you can actually pull the flash memory off the board. The other motherboard, I can't remember if it's Corona or Trinity, which one is which, but one of the motherboards, basically the flash memory is built into the board and you'd have to solder it off. This one is just like able to pull off. So let's go ahead and try to just snap it off. Whoop, well, that kind of didn't mean to snap it off like that, but okay, yeah, there we go. All right, so basically, it was held in by this proprietary connector right there. And yeah, 4 gigs gone. I think it'll work now with that off. Let's go ahead and just plug the disk drive back in, turn the console on, and see what it does. Okay, cool. It's on, and wait, hold on, there's a game inside. We got Destiny inside. I guess I didn't even make it this far before, but let me go ahead and... Why is the controller not connecting? There we go. Okay, controller's connected. Let's go ahead and see if we can scroll around and... I was looking for the profiles, but the profiles are obviously not on here because I took the hard drive out, or the built-in memory out. But I'm able to scroll around, click on My Games, and okay, it's working much better than it was before so far. Let me go ahead and turn this back off now, and we'll go back and put the 320 gig hard drive back into the console, turn it back on, and see if we can use it like a normal Xbox now. Okay, I see. We got some profiles here, and I actually, if this works properly, I can explore some profiles that I did not explore in the Hampton Haul. So first we got Jetsday Fly with 11,000 gamer score. He's got the, what is it, the 1776 fit on. We got Love, Meagle, Pizza Guy 0. What kind of helmet does he have on there? Player 1, Player 2, and Recalled Feline. All right, let's go ahead and try out Jetsday Fly and see if it'll actually sign in this time. Yes, let's go. All right, we signed in. We're on the profile. We're on the main page now. Can I boot up his profile? Yes, I'm Trick Daddy. Let's go, Trick Daddy. Trippy Nation. Chesapeake, Virginia. Makes sense. I bought this in Virginia. Let's see the last time this thing was played. 2013. Okay, so yeah, definitely just bought a PS4, Xbox One, and stopped playing as 360. Now let's check out the first time I played was 2011, Call of Duty World at War. All right, well guys, this console seems to be working now. Let's keep exploring though. So let's check out the My Games tab. We got 19 games. Hold on. We got Air Mech Arena. That's a full game. We got Defiance, Destiny, Gears of War 3, Gears of War Judgment. We got Mafia 2. Oh, we got Just Cause 2. Let's go, dude. Jackpot. This calls for a boot up. Oh, boot up Just Cause 2. There's no save data, at least on this profile here. Oh man, that's so tragic. Did anybody else play the Just Cause 2 demo like crazy? Like I can't even explain how many hours I spent on that demo. Basically, they gave you like a little mini map you could run around in and just blow stuff up, and it was so much fun. Let me just check this out and see if I can figure out which profile has some Just Cause 2 save data. All right, well, apparently nobody. It just has the game installed. I mean, it's better than nothing. But let's go ahead and check out their other profiles now and see if we can find some more interesting stuff. So we got Pizza Guy 0 as Xbox Live profile and recalled Feline as well. We'll try out Pizza Guy first. Pretty funny name. Howdy, y'all. Let's go. He's got, let's see, last game played appears to be Castle Crashers in 2014. Okay, I see you. All right, well, this console, fully working, pretty easy fix. We'll put it to the side. It'll be listed on my website down below if you want to check it out. Let's move on to the next console now. All right, next up we got console number 59 here, which is apparently the cool one. It's a, what is this? Looks like a Falcon, I think. And look at the top. Oh, that's why it's the cool one. It's got all the Turtle Beach and Cliff Bar stickers. Nice. Apparently this one has a stuck disk drive, but let's plug it in, turn it on, and see what happens. All right, turn it on. Let's go ahead and try to open the disk drive, and yeah, it definitely is stuck. Okay, it shoots out once I bang on the top, which is not surprising, but ooh, even this part right here is kind of sticky and gross. Yeah, I bet this thing just needs a good cleaning, and it'll pull in and out. Let's go ahead and see if the game even reads. All right, we also got a bunch of profiles here, which I'm sure I explored it at some point in time, but we'll check them out again. We got Blue Cornbread, we got Teas and Nuts. I definitely did explore this one at some point. Double Flip Dog, Phase Killer, Salt and Pepper. Let's go ahead and boot up. Wait, what is this? Oh yeah, I definitely remember this now. Okay, let's try out Salt and Pepper though. Oh, it's got a, yeah, it's the one with the passcode. Oh, classic. Let's go ahead and see if this game works. Okay, cool. So game does load up. So the laser is good. We just got to fix the disk drive so that it actually shoots out. It's working now, but it still has some issues. So let's open it up, see how dirty it is on the inside, and we'll try to fix it. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's one of those Xboxes. Oh no, oh gosh, this console's filthy. There's dust going everywhere. Oh man, this thing is caked in dust. Yeah, so that's not great. That'll definitely give you issues with your old consoles if they're caked in dust. But let's go ahead and pull this disk drive out and open it up. So I'm actually going to start here by just wiping down the entire outside of the disk drive because it's filthy. Yeah, we don't want it to be filthy, especially this front piece right. Wow, great. Broken pieces just falling apart. But especially this front piece right here, which is just like caked in this like disgustingness. This is probably not helping the issue here. All right, that's looking a lot better now. Got the entire thing wiped down. You can see the front right there just has most of that crap gone. So let's open it up and see what the inside looks like. Oh no, oh my goodness. All right. That's not a good sign when the bottom looks like that. And then, wow, there's just like little pieces of, or big pieces of dust just caked everywhere, hair and stuff. All right, but sliding it out now. The gears right here actually don't look terribly dirty and dusty. Not as much as I thought they would compared to everything else. But let me just go ahead and I guess I'll just spend the next 15 minutes cleaning out some of this dust and grime. All right, got the drive mostly cleaned up, and here's our Q-tips. That's not even all of them. I threw some of them away. Very dirty inside of here. Now I could get it a little bit cleaner if I took it apart literally everything, but I'm not going to do that here. But something important to show you that actually I haven't cleaned yet. I took the rubber band, or the belt as they call it, that strings around there to there. That's basically what causes the drive to open up. I took this off. We'll replace this because this is old and brittle and kind of stretched out. We'll also clean around these little wheels right here with a isopropyl alcohol and a Q-tip and clean that up. And you know, that's typically the main reason why these consoles stop opening up or get stuck, just because that band stretches out or slips. All right, got that cleaned up. Now, next thing we're going to do is lube up a couple of these rails. So this rail right here, this one here, and the worm gear there, and also this gear right here. We'll put some of our lithium grease that I have here, some white lithium grease. All right, we got all the grease on there. Last but not least, we're going to go ahead and replace this band, which is really the most critical part. So we'll go ahead and you want to make sure you have a clean hand, string it around this piece like so, and then bang. Now let's see if we can spin this bad boy. Ooh, yeah, wait, hold on. Okay, there we go. All right. I accidentally missed the gear the first time, but there we go. You can see it spinning around. It's much tighter, which it might actually have to loosen out for a few days to be in precision form. That's not the right word. But let's go ahead and put this thing back together, plug it in, and see if it works a bit better now. All right, console's plugged in. Turn it on. Let's go ahead and hit that eject button, see what it does. Let's go. Now I'm going to go ahead and close the tray here. Make sure it closes properly. Cool. All right, that's working a whole lot better. Now there is still one slight issue. Let me just show you. So basically when it opens up, it doesn't actually open quite all the way. It has to kind of like hiccup into place. Let me show you one more time. So basically you can see the disk drive kind of like pops into place because the band is so tight now. So that's kind of a problem, is this band went from being super loose to really tight. So the band's gonna have to stretch out a little bit. I might actually go in there and stretch it out a little bit with my fingers and then put it back in. And this happens with pretty much every time I replace the band. It just kind of has to stretch out for a few days, few weeks before it kind of, it'll never work exactly the same as the OEM band, I'll be honest, but it's better than it being stuck all the time. So let me go ahead and just play with that a little bit more, but essentially, as you can see, it is working properly now. So let's go ahead and move on to the next console now. All right, guys, so next up, we're gonna try to fix this Xbox One here that doesn't turn on. Now, when I tried it last time, basically it just got no power at all. So my theory here is that the faceplate is dislodged and it's just basically disconnected from the board altogether. And all I need to do is basically swap this faceplate with a new one, and maybe it'll work. I don't know, but let's go ahead and plug it in and see if it's still doing the same thing. Yeah, so plugged in, and when I just try to press the power button here, just nothing, no response at all. The sync button doesn't work either. The eject button doesn't work. Just nothing's connected at all. So I have a feeling the ribbon cable that plugs in from the faceplate to the board is just completely disconnected. So let's go ahead and try to pop open this Xbox One and take a look on the inside. I've never actually opened one of these before, so good luck to me. All right, I actually got this top piece off a bit easier than I thought it would be, probably because it was already dislodged. But yeah, there's some oof. I don't know if you guys can see this yet, but it's just a massive dust bunny right here. Oh my gosh, that's disgusting. We're kind of straddled right now by a, oh yeah, it's not even, nothing's even plugged in. No wonder this thing's not working. Hold on. Dude, look, even the speaker right here is just like, it was just kind of stuck back here. This thing, no wonder this thing came off so easily. It's just, nothing is plugged in at all. All right, so we got the top piece off now, and yeah, you can just see how disgusting this thing is. Dust over here in the fan, got your speaker unplugged. And yeah, so basically this, this ribbon cable right here is supposed to be plugged into the faceplate or into the motherboard so that the faceplate actually works. And it just was not plugged in at all. Let me just go ahead and actually completely remove the faceplate from the top piece here, and we'll try to plug it in and see if it works. Got the faceplate off, and the faceplate actually doesn't look too bad. It was just it looks like somebody, I don't know, maybe they tried to open it up and failed, or maybe they dropped it. My guess is they probably dropped it, honestly. We've got that piece plugged back in. Let's go ahead and plug the ribbon cable back in as well. And just from like a visual inspection of the faceplate and the ribbon cable, they look fine. So my guess is that was probably the issue. I mean, even the connector looks okay as well. But that's plugged in now, so let me just go ahead and plug the console back in and we'll see what it does now. Oh. Hold on. Oh, it's doing something. Okay. So basically the front button here is still not working. The faceplate is not working at all, but I stuck my finger in here and I guess I shorted a connection or something, and it's causing it to turn on. So that tells me it's definitely a bad faceplate or a bad connector here. Let me go ahead and plug in the HDMI cable and see if it shows up on the screen. This is so interesting. So I guess the connector is just completely jacked up because when I just like touch the connector, it causes it to turn on. What in the world? And now it's turning off. That is so strange. Oh, okay. Oh, we're actually booted up. Nice. Now I gotta figure out how to connect a controller here. Ooh, actually I might can connect a third-party controller that doesn't need the sync button. Hold on. Let me try that. Oh, yo, let's go, guys. All right, I got my Xenon controller hooked up from Hyperkin here. A third party comes to save the day, finally. And we can scroll around here. We got Lunar on 60 FPS is the profile here. Got Netflix, Overwatch 2, Fortnite, Civilization, UFC 4. Let me go ahead and just check out all the games and apps and see what's going on here. It's about the same stuff. Apps are pretty standard as well. Looks like we got 55 gigs free. I wonder how much storage space this thing has. Should be 500 gigs. Yeah, definitely 500 gigs. Let's go ahead and put a game inside of this console and see if that works. Well, I guess not, because I just took my disc in and it's doing absolutely nothing. Let me see if I can... Crap, how do I eject this now? Just take a gamble on... Oh, there it goes. Okay, never mind. Came out. Let me go ahead and just like... Sometimes, in my experience with Xbox One, sometimes you got to put the disc in and out like 4 times when you boot up a console for the first time in quite a while before it'll start reading. So let me just try that method out and see if it'll start reading at some point. Also, I can't get over the fact that I'm quite literally just pressing on this connector on the board for it to work. Let me just show you a video of this. So I put the disc in, right? And to eject it, I'm just pressing... Oh, crap, I turned it off. No, come on. I'm just quite literally pressing on this, this ribbon cable connector to get stuff to work. What in the world? All right, I've ejected the game and put it back in like 6 times now, and it's still doing the same thing. Well, actually, now it's trying to read up, but it's not reading at all. Honestly, I'm not even going to bother to fix it because Xbox Ones are like 95% of people are using them all digital anyway because of Game Pass. I just don't see the point in fixing an Xbox One fat disk drive at this point in time, to be completely honest. All right, guys, so a note to make here. First of all, the bad Xbox One is over here. This is a completely fine, good Xbox One, and let me just explain something that I found out. So apparently, pressing on this connector right here actually does turn on and off your Xbox One. It's just like kind of a, it's not a feature, but it's just something that happens with the Xbox One. I have no idea why, but it's actually a workaround in case your faceplate goes bad. I basically took the faceplate off this good one, put it on the bad one we were just looking at, and sure enough, it was just a bad faceplate because the faceplate is working fine now. I can turn it on and off and eject the disc and everything. So yeah, console is actually good to go now. Just a new faceplate. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know down below what you want to see next. And guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.